1,000 videos on YouTube. Guys, that is a lot of videos. So when I noticed I got to 1,000, I went on YouTube and looked at some other famous YouTubers, and I was shocked. Most of them don't have 1,000 videos. So let's start with my main man, Mr. Beast, my favorite YouTuber, over 38 million subscribers. He's only got 706 videos. So I have 294 more videos than Mr. Beast. All right, let's go to another one. Let's say Logan Paul, famous vlogger. He's been around for a while. 727 videos. I have 73 more videos than Logan Paul. Even PewDiePie, the king of YouTube, only has... Oh. Okay, well, PewDiePie has me beat. So each video takes me between 4 and 6 hours, depending on the video. Let's say 5 hours on average. That's 5,000 hours I've spent YouTubing in the last 2.5 years. That's a lot of hours. So to celebrate this crazy milestone, I'm going to do something a little different. I'm going to go back and look at every 100th video on my channel to see how my channel's grown and kind of developed over the years. This is going to be fun because these are videos I have not seen since I posted them years ago. Okay, so this is one that you guys have probably seen. This is my first video ever. I posted it February 8th, 2018, and the video's horrible. I'll show you a couple seconds of it if you guys haven't seen it. It's still on my channel, so you could go back and check it out. It was a game block source. Just brace yourself. Hey guys, I am Brandon, I'm the Frustrated Gamer, and welcome to my first YouTube video. I'll give you just a 30-second introduction because it is my first video. Unlike most YouTube channels, I am not a gamer. I've never been a gamer. Okay, I'm gonna stop it there because I just can't watch anymore. So this is the first ever video I ever created. I have actually shown this in a few videos before. So let's move on to the number 100th video. I actually don't even know what video this one is. I have a surprise. The Frustrated Gamer has a new camera. Okay, I actually do remember this. So this was May 12th, 2018. I think I probably had about 100 subscribers at this point, so I had been doing YouTube for like 3 months. It probably took me about 3 months to get my first 100 subscribers, and I think this is the day I finally bought myself a webcam. So before this, I was just using the terrible little camera that was already attached to my laptop. Back then, it was a big deal for me that I got a new webcam, so let's see. What is going on, everybody? I am Brandon, aka the Frustrated Gamer, and I'm making this quick little vlog today. I know I already released my game video. I did my live stream earlier. Okay, so I go on to say that I got a new camera and that I'm really excited about it, and then I have the unveiling. And the funny thing is, I was so excited about this camera, but I didn't have the settings ready, so I snap and I switch to the new camera, and it looks pretty terrible. But it is a much better camera. You ready? Channel looks like... Ta-da! So you now get to see my ugly face in beautiful, crisp, HD, 1080p coverage. So that was the Logitech C920. I think that was the webcam that I upgraded to. This was a big upgrade for my channel, actually. This is when I started getting some views. I probably got maybe 30 to 50 views per video at this point, and I was excited about that. That was actually a really good one. Let's go to the next one. Some of these are going to be gameplays. I tried to do mostly vlogs, so if it was like the 101st video was a vlog, I picked that one. So these might not be the exact every 100th, but it's close. So this is going to be my 200th video. Boys and girls, cover your eyes. It's getting a little graphic in here. What is going on, everybody? Okay. So this was a game called Spore. A lot of you guys probably remember this game, either playing it yourselves or maybe watching me or some other YouTubers play it. This is a really fun game. I'd actually love to come back and play this again. It's an old game called Spore, but it's really fun. So I played it August 8th, 2018. So I probably had about maybe 300 subscribers at this point, maybe 250 subscribers. And I was probably getting about 100 views per video back here. So I'm still in my old apartment, which some of you guys might remember. I was sitting on my couch with the clock in the background. But this is fun. Let me go forward a little bit. So we're passing through a little colony here, but I believe these are our friends. Although I don't think that is. I'm going after him. I'm going after him. Ah, let me fight this guy. I'm gonna protect. Oh, there's two of them now. Oh no! Oh no! Oh. Okay, I'm gonna stop it there because gameplay is not that fun to watch a reaction of. But if you want to go back and watch my series on Spore, you guys are more than welcome to. Things are starting to look a little bit closer to what they are today, but I'm still in my old apartment. All right, let's go to number 300. Okay, well that is a relief, and I am glad that is over. Okay. Oh! Whoa, that actually kind of startled me. Okay, this is one of my favorite games of all time. This is Bendy and the Ink Machine. If you haven't watched me play this one, go back and check it out. This was November 6th, 2018. Right around the time that I started working with Beautiful OB, Spycakes, and Komodo Gaming. And you can see that I have a giant pimple on my forehead. Man, that thing really sticks out and screams at you. Anyway, this was November 6th, so I was probably at about 1,000 subscribers, so things were growing a little bit faster at this point. I think I had right around 1,000 subscribers, and I was probably getting about 400 to 500 views per video. Now, this was a popular game on my channel, so it's gotten more views over the years now. But wow, this brings back some memories. I loved Bendy and the Ink Machine. Wow, this is a 45-minute video. That's like one of my longest videos that's not a live stream I've ever made. I am Brandon, aka The Frustrated Gamer, and welcome back to Bendy and the Ink Machine. So we got through chapters 1, 2, and 3 in a live stream this past weekend. If you missed it, I will post a link in the top right corner. Okay, I want to see some of the gameplay. I loved this game. I actually did not expect that. I thought I was going to have to retrace my steps, but I was like, all right, while I'm here, let me wow, okay? Shocking, but it actually worked. Okay. I don't know what I'm talking about. The only thing I can notice is the giant pimple on my forehead. We're going to move on. What was that? This was 300, so the next one's going to be 400, and I think this... Okay. The reason why I picked this was probably like 402 or 403 or something like that. This is the first ever Gary's Mod video that I made. So I used to just do brick rigs with the guys. So I was working a full-time job as an accountant, for those of you that don't know. So I was only able to work with the guys on the weekends, and they only film on Saturdays. They take Sundays off. So I was only filming one video with the guys every single week, and it was always brick rigs. I probably had about 4,000 subscribers at the time, so you could tell things were growing faster, but I definitely wasn't getting 66,000 views per video. I still don't get that on my channel. But wow, I think the intro in this video is really funny. You almost tickled my toes.
Really?
Oh, you better believe it. You better believe it.
You have the tickly toes?
Okay. You tickled my toes. Well, you didn't tickle my toes, but you almost tickled my toes.
I don't want to tickle your toes anymore.
Fine, you don't have to tickle my toes.
Hey, how's it going, guys? Spy here.
So that was me and OB going back and forth about tickling each other's toes. I have no idea why we were talking about that. This was a really, really fun video. Let me mute it so I can just show some of the gameplay. But you can see some of our characters have changed. Like, Spy doesn't play with that guy anymore. Komodo's still Freddy, but it's a different Freddy. I think I was Woody at the time, and I think OB was probably the same character. I don't know. But this was Prop Hunt. I had never even heard of Prop Hunt before this video. The guys were like, hey, you want to play Prop Hunt with us? And I was just like, what's Prop Hunt? But sure. And now, obviously, Prop Hunt's one of my favorite games. So this was awesome. You could tell my computer was nowhere near as good as it is today. I was still on my old computer. I mean... I'm dying just thinking about it. All right, let's go to number 500. I think the rest of these, I kind of tried to stick with vlogs. So again, it might not be exactly 500, but it was right around 500. Oh, my face. Okay. So this was May 14th, 2019. So a little, probably like 14 months ago. So I had, this is easy. It was my 15,000 subscribers special. So I had 15,000 subscribers at the time, and this video got 6,000 views. That's probably about the amount of views I got per video back then. Let's see what I have to say. 15,000 subscribers. What is going on, everybody? I am Brandon. I was so proud of that little edit right there. It took me like 5 minutes to figure out how to do that. I mean, it's nothing special now. So this was a Q&A. I think this was the first ever Q&A I ever did. Let me see some of the questions I got. How did I become so successful? I kind of laugh when I hear you guys say, Brandon, how did you become so successful? Because I don't really think of myself as being a huge YouTube success. At least I still don't think of myself as being a huge YouTuber. I'm not. I mean, if you don't have over 1 million subs, I really wouldn't call yourself a huge YouTuber. But back then, I only had 15,000, and people were always like, Brandon, how did you become so famous? Yeah, like, look at all of these questions. I want to see some of the other questions. I think I picked some funny ones, actually. I couldn't really find any funny ones in this Q&A, but someone said, what do you plan on doing for 20,000 subscribers? Well, that was like a year and a half ago now, so, I really don't know. I don't even remember what I did for 20K. Oh, geez. My mind is escaping me. Whatever. All right, let's go. So this was 500, I think. So let's go to 600. 50,000 subscribers. So you can tell last summer, my channel really started to grow fast. So I went from 15,000 to 50,000 subscribers kind of in one summer. Not even a full summer, because this was July 30th, 2019. This was one of my favorite videos of all time. You can see I have over 100,000 views on it now, which is actually kind of crazy. I go back and read some of my mean comments. I always find it funny, like, someone's actually at home typing mean comments to people on YouTube. I never really get that. Okay, so one was just, "I will kill you," which was a little scary. They still haven't killed me yet, but, I don't know, I'm keeping an eye out for them. I really hope he doesn't know where I live. Well, I've moved since then, luckily, so maybe he finally found my old apartment, but I don't live there anymore, so that's actually pretty good. This was my favorite comment of all time. Someone says, "Is it bad that I want to make a game with you in it? I want to blow you up and do a Mortal Kombat fatality on you. You are one of the most irritating humans I've ever met. I'm sure you've heard it many times. Put the mic down and shut up." Well, I mean, it's been over a year, and I still, haven't put the mic down. I'm sorry that you feel that way, though, sir. Let's go to the 700th video. Okay, this is, again, it might not be exactly 700, but this is a huge milestone. This is when I first met the guys. It was October 22nd, 2019. We all went down to Houston, no, Dallas, Texas, for Retropalooza 2019. We all got to meet each other, so let me see. This was kind of a vlog. So I went to, like, the Philly airport. This is the first time I ever laid eyes on beautiful OB. It's a wild OB. It's a wild OB. Get back here. What's up, buddy?
How you doing, man?
Good. So the funny thing is I was holding my camera and sticking it in his face, and I was like, all right, well, how do I shake this man's hand? So I just kind of stuck my left arm out there, and we kind of just grabbed it. I don't know. It was pretty funny. So that was OB, and then let me see. When did I meet Komodo? I think it was right around there. There's me and Komodo, and then we meet Spy a little bit later. There's Spy. Okay, Spy walked out of the, he walked out of the elevator, and me and Komodo just had our phones in his face. We were trying to wake up OB. This is a really fun vlog. If you guys haven't seen this one, definitely go back and check it out. 675,000 views now. Wow. So this is my 800th video, and this was a really, really fun one. The video never really did that well. I don't know why. I thought it would have done better. But me and Sam did these Christmas-themed Mad Libs. So this video came out December 22nd, a couple days before Christmas this past year. And we did these funny Mad Libs. You can see I still had my purple hair. So when I got to 100,000 subscribers, I dyed my hair purple. I still had the purple hair there, and I was wearing like an ugly Christmas sweater. Jingle bells, my girlfriend smells. What is going on, everybody? Such a dumb intro. I was so happy about that, though. So this was me and Sam doing these Mad Libs. I thought it was fun. I don't know. I mean, now it's at like 14,000 views, which isn't bad, but at the time, the video didn't do very well. Oh, this is when I had a mouse in my attic, or multiple mice in my attic. So this was March 15th. This was maybe 4 or 5 months ago. This is actually right when the virus became a big thing, because I remember we were trying to get masks and we couldn't buy them because they were all sold out. And we had 85,000 views on this one. So this one actually did well. This was one of my favorite vlogs of all time. Oh, jeez. Oh, there's one. There's a mouse. I'm staring at the butt of a mouse. Look at me right here. So I literally have an entire hazmat suit on. I got like glasses because I couldn't find goggles. I've got rubber gloves. I was legitimately scared to go up in my attic in this. Go back. I know I keep saying it, but definitely go back and watch this vlog. This one was hilarious. My buddy Evan actually came over, and the two of us basically tried to battle these mice by setting mouse traps and doing different things. And then the next day we actually caught a couple mice. I accidentally threw one on Sam. She screamed and cried. That was a fantastic vlog, though. You want to know what 1,000 videos looks like on a channel? This is what it looks like. You ready? Okay. Wow, that is a lot of videos. Oh my goodness gracious. That is so many videos I've created. I can't believe I have more than Mr. Beast and Logan Paul and other guys like that. I know Beautiful OB, Spy Cakes, and Komodo have way more than me. Thank you so much. If it wasn't for you guys watching and subscribing, there's no way I ever would have gotten to 1,000 subscribers. Like I said, be sure to stay tuned. 300,000 subs. I have something huge planned. Don't forget to hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe. And I will see all of you in the next video.